Good morning, Pastor Brian here. Thanks for joining me as we read a psalm a day. Today we'll be reading Psalm 62. I'll be reading from the Common English Bible, and I invite you to follow along in your favorite translation or just listen, whatever it is that gets the most out of the psalm for you. Psalm 62. Only in God do I find rest. My salvation comes from Him. Only God is my rock and my salvation, my stronghold. I won't be shaken anymore. How long will all of you attack others? How long will you tear them down? And if they were leaning walls or broken down fences? The only desire of this people is to bring others down low. They delight in deception with their mouths. They bless, but inside they are cursing. Oh, I must find rest in God only because my hope comes from Him. Only God is my rock and my salvation, my stronghold. I will not be shaken. My deliverance and glory depend on God. God is my strong rock. My refuge is in God. All you people trust in Him at all times. Pour out your hearts before Him. God is our refuge. Human beings are nothing but a breath. Human beings are nothing but lies. They don't even register on a scale. Taken all together, they are lighter than a breath. Don't trust in violence. Don't set false hopes in robberies. When wealth bears fruit, don't set your heart on it. God has spoken one thing. Make it two things, that I myself have heard, that strength belongs to God, and faithful love comes from you, my Lord, and that you will repay everyone according to their deeds. That is the end of Psalm 62. So what did you hear? What did you like? What didn't you like? Just think about those things and write them down. Really kind of pull out what stuck out to you. One of the things that really stuck out to me was this from verse 5. For God alone my soul waits in silence, for my hope is from Him, for He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I shall not be shaken. It just reminds me of the story of Jesus and talking about how Jesus is our firm foundation, and that we need to put our trust and our faith in God, and that when we do those things, that we have that firm foundation. That the house was not built on sand, but it was built on solid ground. And just reminding ourselves yet again that placing our hope, placing our focus, placing our lives in God's hands, in God's trust, and not trying to do all these things and trying to delude ourselves that we can do it on our own, and that somehow we can make that all work out with our own ideas, our own schemes, not even bad schemes, just schemes, that God is the one that we should focus on. God is the one that we should pay attention to. God is the one that we put our hope and our trust in. And that it's when we do that, that not even our plans, because when we do that, we should be focusing on God's plans. But if we do all that, then again, all those plans, I think, become one and the same. Because then we realize the joy that comes out of all of that. And so God's plans are our plans. And when we have plans that are focused on God and for bringing about God's love and passion and compassion for this world, then we succeed in the things that we do. And that doesn't mean that we won't have setbacks, and doesn't mean that everything will work out perfectly, but that through God's work, we can accomplish incredible things. So what did you hear again? What did you like? What didn't you like? Write it down. Share it with a friend. Share it with us. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.